I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be drunk pickup. Not a good idea. Well, it's never a good idea to go out and try to pick up girls and to drink so much that you can't even fucking speak properly. You don't even remember what happens, or like you look at your phone the next day and you got 10 numbers and you don't even know who the fuck the numbers are from. So I got an email here from a viewer. He says, "Hey Corey, I appreciate your book, your videos, and your articles. Not only have I managed to pick up more girls since, I've also found myself grow as a person in other aspects of my life in my studying and job finding, so thank you. On to my problem. Before I started reading your stuff, there was this really pretty and yet seemingly shy girl in one of my classes whom I would catch looking at me across the room a few times during my class." He says, "I'm at university in Europe. He says, I'd look back at her and she'd quickly turn away and play with her hair. Well, that's a sign that she's interested, and you should go over and talk to her at that point and make a date." He says, "Not much I know, but I just had the feeling that she may have had something for me. I know what you say about never leaving it too long to speak to a girl, but I hadn't learned your stuff by then. So I acted impartial to her and played hard to get. I guess I remained a mystery to her, but at the same time, I looked like a bit of a weakling. You think?" He says, "Well, I picked up your book and read it through and watched your videos. I plucked up the courage to speak to her on a night out. I let her do most of the talking, and she seemed really interested. She asked me 2 times whether it was okay that she be seen talking to me. He was like, sure, it'd be especially okay if you started kissing me right now. If she really likes you, she would have kissed you, dude. And the reason she's like, oh, I don't want to make your girlfriend jealous, because she assumed that you had a girlfriend. And usually when a girl fishes around like that, they're trying to find out whether you got a girlfriend or not. And it's always helpful when you got a hot friend that you're hanging out with." He says, "As I hung around with another girl with whom I flirt with quite a lot, but she has a boyfriend, I'm not interested. And I took that to mean she was probing whether I was with her or not. She probably was." He says, "The following time I saw her, it's like, wait a minute. It's like, what happened, dude? It's like, you completely just... you missed 100% of the pitches that you don't swing at, and you didn't. That pitch came right in the umpire called strike, and you just stood there and watched it. And it's like that because you keep doing that stuff, and it causes you to be perceived as weak, like you don't have balls to go for what you want." He says, "The following time I saw her, we were out again, and I was pretty drunk, and it was our last night before Christmas. So I sat with her again, and she asked me about my other girlfriend. He says, I played it off jokingly, and then for some reason I just leaned in to kiss her. She turned her cheek, and I thought, ouch, laughed and said, hope you have a good night. It was stupid and out of character of me, but your book had given me a new lease on life. I went on to kiss another girl that night, but my question is, after all of this, is whether or not I had a chance. Well, it doesn't really matter because it sounds like you blew it. You probably were saying other shit when you were drunk that you don't even remember, that caused her to think this guy's a jackass." He said, "And if I did, I was far too quick in trying it. Well, if she really liked you and she was really into you, she would have kissed you, but by that point she had probably gotten turned off and thought you were just weak and didn't have the balls to make a move. And plus you're drunk as shit, and no girl wants to, especially when you're slurring your words like that, and especially if she's a lot more sober than you are, you're going to get rejected." He says, "I know I should have approached her before all this, but I thought that she was sold on me." And so he says, "But I'm thinking I messed up." And he's like, yeah, it's like next time around, make a move on a girl. If you see her in class, she'll say, hey, good to see you. Sorry I was so shit-faced the other night, but hey, when are you free to get together for a drink? Maybe we'll go and have coffee this time, where we can actually sit and have a coherent conversation. Suggest that to her, and if she says no, it's like, well, hey, shoot me a text if you change your mind, and just go about your business. Or, instead of asking her out directly, next time you see her and you're talking to her, just, hey, if you get anything cool this weekend, if there's something fun going on, shoot me a text, and maybe I'll meet up with you. And if she likes you still, she'll pull out her phone and go, hey, let me get your number. And if she doesn't, she'll just go, yeah, I'll do that. And you know that she doesn't have your number. And either way, because if she likes you, she'll take your number. So those are 2 different approaches that you can use with this particular situation. But next time around, stop. It's like you're dancing around in circles here and you're not going anywhere. But the good news is you hooked up and were kissing another girl that night. Probably a girl that you really weren't that into because you really like this girl. So next time around, make a move. Don't hesitate so long. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several weeks to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, just download one of their free e-reader apps for whatever electronic device you want to read my book on. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, or my ebook, you can show your appreciation right now by going to my website, and on the Wibiya toolbar at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.